Dear goats, I was never born with a silver spoon. Back room, it stinks like fumes. I was brought up in a typhoon. Everybody talking, but the mouth it's an open tomb.
It'll be like a little
back down. I don't play clowns. I'm a background. Go ahead, man. Everybody wanna be the greatest, but nobody wanna go through the pain that he bled. By His grace, I'm still right here. I don't care, I don't balk, I don't fear. See the horns on the walls when the goats that you call. Everybody get torn up here. See the truth is, I don't really care about your views and your likes and your booze and your fights and your moves and your rhymes and your blah blahs and your yip yaps. Better bam back, cap. I ain't talking.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 956 ABB podcast. Man, today we got some legends in the building. Out of Mission, Texas. We got beautiful monsters. We got Kukuy and Mick. How's it going, guys? Hell yeah, man. But yeah, dude.
Legends it's a heavy name.
It's a heavy name, but I mean, you're following what I see, especially here in the RGB. I mean, you're there or you're headed that way, dude, for sure, you know?
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the Landmark on Tower. I don't know, this is your guys' first time here?
This is our first time out here, man.
Yeah?
It's pretty dope, bro. It's pretty dope.
Do you guys get out a lot, or do you guys stay busy making music and stuff like that?
Yeah, just in the studio most of the time, making beats, making music. Most of the time it's just making a lot of beats for people, man.
Yeah? Oh yeah, dude, I know.
Sometimes I'm in there and I'll go outside and like I feel weird because I don't feel like it's real no more, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude, for
I
sure.
just been in there for I get up like at 6 in the morning to like about 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the evening. And so yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. And you guys have always been from Mission?
Yeah.
Yeah, originally West Lokes, man.
Okay.
West Coast, Texas, and then I moved up to Mission about 23, 24.
Oh, well, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, I moved all my life. We moved everywhere, you know what I mean? But at the end, we stayed in Mission.
All right.
Yeah, but I was in 5, Laredo.
Got a little taste of
Arkansas.
Oh, damn. So you've been out of the States and
all
shit.
Around all them white boys. Blue-eyed boys.
Hey, don't let these fool you, man. I'm Mexican, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, but yeah, man. I mean, beautiful monsters, bro. Like, how did that begin and stuff?
The name or the whole
or you guys? How did you guys link up? First of all,
it's a long story, man. 2000 and what? 2003 or something like that. Somewhere around that time, man. We linked up at, remember, what was that club everybody used to go to?
That's Club Metropolis, though.
Oh, no shit, yeah, Metropolis.
They used to have these little battles and stuff out there. You know what I mean? Some rap battles and stuff. And we would go out there, and I met this dude there, him and his squad. And my squad, we wanted to rob them and their studio equipment. So we went out there to their studio. And this guy was pretty cool, pretty chill, man.
So you're like, nah.
Man, I don't know. We feel bad.
All right. I'll let them keep their stuff and shit.
But yeah, man, we became good friends, man. Became brother-in-laws, and it's been popping since then, man. Since 2003, man.
Oh, that's what's up, dude. So you guys were rapping in like different crews?
Yeah. He was with some other crew. What was the crew name?
I was with Straight Player, man. Straight Player, and then they were with Lost Soul, So yeah.
Yeah, so he had a Straight Player, and we was this group called Lost Soul, but it was just like a whole gang of us. It was just a whole bunch of lost souls, and slowly, everybody dies or goes away.
Yeah. People start fading. Yeah,
fade away, and it was just two of us, and we ended up picking up this dude, and from there we just been doing it, man.
Damn, that's what's up, dude. So you guys started rapping, and then so you guys kind of like came together and
so he kind of got kicked out of his place at that over there in Westaco, right?
You talking about? Nah, I didn't get kicked out, man. I left.
Oh yeah, you left. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I left, man.
He left from that place and he was like, I ain't rapping, and I said, hey, well, we're gonna start rapping. But when we was in Mission, we was like slinging dope and stuff at those times. And we had a little, not even like a little setup. We had a computer, and we just said it was a studio. You know what I mean? We had nothing, and we said, hey, well, we're gonna try to do our own music. If you want to join us, but it was a crack house, so he was there, and people were coming in and out like buying 20.
Hell yeah, dude! I've definitely been there. One of my friends, when I started making beats and stuff, you know, I got like a cracked version of FL Studio and stuff, and at that time he was selling like coke and stuff, you know, so. I'd be making beats. People just be coming in and out at all times, bro. You know, just fucking be like, hey, listen to this real quick, man. You know, see what this sounds like.
That's rapping, carnal. You know what I mean?
They try some shit and stuff, tweaked out and stuff.
Just them flow, like, man, get out of here, man.
Nah, yeah, dude, but hell yeah, dude. And were you guys like? Did you guys automatically start like Beautiful Monsters or?
Nah, that's a long story, man.
Yeah.
Like, so. We was Lost Souls, and we started doing music with Lost. You know, as Lost Souls, it was me, Mickey, and Mick the Beast. And I mean, me.
It was Kukui. It was me, and then it was another gentleman by the name of Soldier, man.
Yeah, Soldier, Sammy, and it was us three. And we was doing Lost Souls for a couple of years, but then Sammy went and did his own thing. He joined the Mongols. So, you know what I mean? Is that the way you say it?
It's that motorcycle.
The
club,
motorcycle
man.
gang.
Oh, okay.
He went out there. The not the gang, but you know, it's the
like a crew or something.
Yeah. And he went and did he's doing his life, and we just kept doing ours, man. But you know, we was getting in a lot of problems. You know, almost getting killed and stuff, and we figured to change some of our direction.
This was every day, man.
Yeah.
Every single day, man.
It was like watch your back every day type of shit.
Always problems, man. You know what I'm saying?
It gets old, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, man, one day, you know, I was just like, man, bro, I'm going to go to church or something, man. I got to do something else. You know, when I'm tucking my kids underneath the bed and telling them there's about to be loud fireworks, you know what I mean? Like, it starts messing with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I bet, dude.
So, yeah, and me and me were about to kill some people, you know, because they said, ahorita venimos, you know what I mean? Ahorita venimos, vamos a matar todos. And we're like, oh, man. So we get an above advantage, you know what I mean? We go upstairs, and we have our guns, and we're pointing down, you know, at them, waiting for them in the alley. And they show up, man. They show up with what was it?
Showed up with sticks, bro.
They showed up with the legs of tables.
Oh shit!
Table legs. They get all with table legs.
You guys are like, oh, that's what you're bringing, shit.
Yeah, but you know, I thank God, man, that He's pulled us out of all that, man. And I started going to church, man. I started just trying to do right, you know what I mean? Behave and God, you know what I mean? Changed my heart, man.
And when you start going that path, you start seeing the things around you change too and stuff.
Slowly, not really, you know what I mean? Mick, everybody, my family, my wife, everybody was just like, nah, man. You know, we signed up for this hoorah, you know, the gang banging, drug dealing, you know.
I told him, man. I was like, look, bro, like I'll still support you in whatever you do, man. But I'm not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was there still kicking it with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we family, so you know, we were kicking it together, man, and you know, just. Different things led to different circumstances, and then, you know, I wanted that peace that he had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, man. So I was always an angry dude, man. Like, I was always angry. Yeah. I get high, I get angry. You know what I mean? Get drunk, I get angry. You know what I mean? You said if I drink, like, nah, what the? I'm going to be throwing tables around here, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was always angry, man, and when I started going to church and I started, you know, reading the Bible and hearing more of Jesus and stuff, like, my heart started changing, man. Like, I felt... Even though I was going through, my wife had cancer and we were still going through a lot of things, man, I felt peace, you know what I mean? So Mickey's like, yo, I want some of that. So anyways, we started doing, we were going to do music, you know what I mean? Because we felt like
you guys had like kind of like stopped rapping
Christian, because, you know, I became a Christian. And Mickey became a Christian, and we're like, everybody's like, hey, do Christian hip hop. I'm like, man, that's whack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stuff is whack. To me, it was whack.
Yeah.
It sounded corny, cheesy, you know. And where I'm from, you know, my dudes are wolves. You know what I mean? They're gonna eat you up.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
You're not gonna scare them with well, you ain't gonna scare me with a book, with a Bible, with a bunch of pages.
Yeah.
You don't scare me with that, man. We was hanging out with people with fully automatics, man. You know what I mean? And a book ain't gonna scare me. But you know what did scare me? some old white man. He told me that he loved me, man, and I had never felt.
You're like, what? What you mean? What
is this? What is this? I don't like this feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is, and that scares me. So yeah, man, we weren't gonna do any hip hop, and then one day I just, you got that itch, bro. No matter what, you got that itch, and
because you are already like rapping and stuff like that. So
yeah, and,
to let go of something like, especially like something musical. I've been playing instruments since I was like in middle school. I've been like making beats and stuff too, and it's just hard to think of a life without any music in it,
Yeah, man. Everybody talks about retirement, especially as rappers. You know what I mean? They're always like, hey, when you're almost hitting 40, you gotta retire. Like, man, you gotta like.
It's like, bro, there's still stuff going on in my life that like empower my music and stuff,
Yeah. You got Slim Knot running around with makeup and a mask at 50-some years old.
Hell yeah, dude, for real.
Sorry, man. But, yeah, man, so I forgot what I was talking about.
Oh, nah, dude, you were just talking about now becoming a loving soul,
Right, yeah, so, far from it, though, and we was just trying to make music, and I told God, man, I'm not gonna make no whack music, man.
And like at that time, you've been making beats already? Like that was the early thing?
Yeah, we've always been making beats. We started with making what was that machine we used to get?
That was the first. You started off with a Dr. Groove.
I squashed cans to get that thing because I didn't want to sell dope when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because all my life I sold dope. You know what I mean? When I was a young kid, I had sold dope since I was like 12 years old. 11 years old, selling heroin and stuff, and with my pops and that, you know what I mean. We weren't rich, but my dad was a drug addict, so we would sell to kind of provide for his need, and then keep buying and around. So I didn't want to sell dope for a while, so I started squashing cans and stuff like that, because I started getting anxiety and stuff, man. I didn't know what it was. I guess because I was a kid, I was like 16 with a son and stuff. So, I don't know, I started getting anxiety stuff, so I couldn't work. So I started like squashing cans, picking up metal, and I ended up saving up money for that Dr. Groove, right? Was it Dr. Groove? And from there, I just started learning how to make whack beats.
Yeah, when you barely start, you're like, man, I think that sounds pretty cool. And then you hear it, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah. and it's just a bass line,
Yeah,
they
dude,
give you a bass line, you hire it as semitones. And you make stupid sounds like, like this goes.
When you're when you barely get a thing, and you're like, oh fuck, man, you just start. You have to like learn by pressing and just
Yeah, and Mick was good with keys. We went to his.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
We went over there to his studio, and he had this piano. Was it your grandma's piano you sold?
Yeah, man, it was. Yeah, bro. I had bought a piano because. My grandparents, they were ministers of the church.
Oh, okay.
So, I had asked them. I go, hey, let me have the piano, or whatever, because I'm doing beats and making music and stuff like that. They gave it to me, and back then, I was on some other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I was. But yeah, we were doing beats, man.
We pawned it.
Yeah. We needed money.
For sure. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I've been there. I've pawned shit.
But yeah, man, like this dude, he was making beats. I was making beats, before.
Mick was like a really good producer. Well, it still is.
Yeah.
But I felt like man, this dude is really good with keys, man. So
you find those people like you can make a badass beat, and then you hear someone and like you're trying to do keys, and it's like, okay, man, you hear someone else do keys, and you're like, oh shit, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, Mick has a real good talent at hearing something and like, oh, I can play that. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So a good ear for music and shit. That's
like
dope.
It takes me a long time to try to find those exact keys. He finds them out real quick. But anyway, so yeah, we were always doing beats. So and then fast forward, we're Lost Souls. Man, we were making noise. I had gotten a record deal with, what was it called? Sony Latino?
Yeah.
I got on a record deal with Sony Latino, and I turned it down because I wanted to be a gangbanger. Really.
And that was based off of your
Lost
rap,
Souls.
your rap.
When we were still Lost Souls, we was starting trouble everywhere. We got a chance to open up for Bone Thugs, but we blew the opportunity because I started acting like a gangster with the promotion manager.
Shit.
We blew so many opportunities, bro. Wanting to be running the streets and doing music. You know, we wanted to be
For
real.
Sure. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and we was real. But the thing is that I try to tell all my homies now, like, you're gonna blow a lot of opportunities. Either, you know, you getting straightened up and do this business, or you stay in the streets and fade away.
Once it becomes a business, you got to be like smart about certain things and stuff.
Yeah. So when we was doing music, man, we blew a lot of opportunities. Record labels, Cumbia Kings. Man, we was turning down a lot of labels because they wanted us to do like club songs and stuff. But, you know, back in 2005, 2006, that was hitting.
Club scene was crazy.
And we're like, nah, man, we gangsters. You know? we do this, we do that. So yeah, man, we blew a lot of opportunities. So by the time we was already, you know, in the streets, in deep and getting in trouble and fighting and all that, music wasn't really a thing. We were just doing music to start problems with other people. You know, just. It wasn't really no more anything, you know, but we was always trying to make beats, but not seriously. It was just for us. And then we became Christian, and we were going to quit, but then we started doing it. We got signed in 2015. I was homeless. Yeah. Was you homeless? Or?
No, I was homeless, man.
You was homeless. And
we was expecting that sign-on bonus. All it was a handshake. That was it. Like,
here's your bonus, bro.
Wait, hold up.
Thanks, Sam.
We got signed to a label in Houston, you know, a Christian label, but it was huge. It was big. It was a big label, man, and we learned a lot. Yeah. We learned
it was it was a learning experience for you guys.
Yeah, we learned that ain't no difference between Christian labels and labels that ain't Christian.
They're both out just to get the fucking
It's still a circus. You know what I mean?
For sure, dude.
A bunch of goofballs.
Yeah. I mean, we had labels always telling us like, y'all laugh, but you know they wanted us like to reach the Mexican community. You know. Us and most labels do that. They sign Mexican artists to reach that community that they can't reach.
Shit. Yeah, for sure.
Right, so they're talking about like,
we want you to you guys are gonna reach the Mexican audience and shit like that.
Like, you know what? When you guys go perform, well, we have an idea that you guys can put a tortilla with honey in foil and throw it to the crowd.
Just who eats tortillas with honey?
Hey, remember
nobody eats tortilla with honey.
So they're like, hey,
that's wild, bro.
Nobody's buying USBs. Nobody's buying CDs no more. They say we're in this new era. We're about to. It was 2015, 16, 17.
It's changing. Stuff is changing.
USBs is where it's at.
Yeah, that's where everybody had USBs.
So
for
this is what we got. The USB is gonna be a cactus.
Yeah, they wanted us to give out cactuses with USBs. God, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, man. So we walk.
Damn, big old stereotyping, like, but not even doing it right. You know, like tortillas with honey. Like,
I always remember when one of our dudes, you know, that was in charge of this label, some label. He told me something. We was arguing back and forth, and he said, you Mexicans will always fall through the cracks, no matter how hard you try. He said, because they had people on Def Jam on that board. They said, you guys are like the best rap duo in Texas. Like, who else can out-rap you guys? Who else can make beats? Engineer? Nobody. But you guys will always fall through the cracks. All Mexicans will fall through the cracks. And I was like, I'm out, man. I'm walking, man.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
We're going to do our own thing, man. And whatever, we took a loss, you know what I mean, and I mean, whatever, you know, I don't regret it, not one bit, because I feel like now we have the freedom to do what we want say what we want, because they wanted to change the way we look, dude, our colors, everything.
Yeah, they wanted to do that.
They're like, you guys scare people, you know, you look like vampires, like, you guys need to be doing this and doing that, and look at this artist, and look what he's doing, like.
It's like, dude, that's not us, you know, like.
Yeah.
We ain't about to change for you guys, you know.
It's rare that me and Mick get on like podcasts, cameras. We do like a lot of talking on camera, And so that's what they wanted more, and we couldn't, we didn't, you know what I mean? We're still trying to break that shell, you know? But yeah, man, so we started doing our own thing, and in 2018, 17, I was like, Lost Soul is a whack name, bro. I go, everybody has that name.
Lost Soul, yeah.
You know,
I mean,
everybody. You
it's
look
like
up,
a popular
yeah,
thing.
you Google, you know, shout out to Tupac, because, you know, Tupac inspired us, inspired me when I was growing up, man.
Is that some of, what other music inspired you guys growing up?
For me, Tupac, you know what I mean? I grew up on a lot of West Coast stuff, Spice One, Tupac, you know what I mean? Mick.
Yeah, man, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Sure.
DMX,
DMX,
Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? Crucial Conflict, 3-6 Mafia, all, you know.
Master P.
Yeah, Master P also, yeah. It was good music back then, though.
Hell yeah, man. I remember when I first got introduced to 3-6 Mafia by my older cousin, I was like, what the? I was like, what the? I didn't even know half of the stuff they were saying, but I was like jamming and shit.
And that's when they had like Scarecrow and all them, Lord Infamous, right?
Yeah, Lord Infamous, yeah.
So yeah, man. What was it talking about?
Talking about our favorite music.
Yeah. Now jumping into 2018.
So yeah, 2018. You know, we needed a change, man. A change of name, and there's a scripture in the Bible that says that He turns our rags, our filthy rags, you know, our life, our sins, our everything. He turns our filthy rags into beauty. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, beautiful, right? Beautiful. So and then beautiful what, you know? And monsters, man. That's what we always been.
Oh yeah.
You know, on the mic, on anything that we do, man, just monsters. You know what I mean? We always try to bring our best and kill it, you know? And that's what we ended up doing, man, Beautiful Monsters. And from there, we wasn't really doing no more music, right? 2017 was the last album we did.
Yeah, that was.
But we made it,
yeah. But we made it, yep. That was the last album that we did, and we just going through a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of different things that were happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of obstacles, man, that we've been getting over slowly but surely, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
yeah,
for
man,
sure.
So,
yeah.
Dude, and then once you make it, like, over obstacles and shit, like, it just makes you feel good, you know? You're like, man, I was about to give up. I was about to fall through. But you fucking just kept it going and fucking...
Kept it going, man. Kept networking. One of our favorite rappers, one of my favorite rappers from Houston is Cassette Coast.
Okay.
Or Coast. You remember him from Twin Berettas? Dope House.
From Dope House, for sure.
Screens Are Falling.
Yeah, dude. And I actually, you guys actually like produced for him, right?
Yeah. So I reached out to him one day and I said, hey, man, because he had put out that he needed some beats. And I said, hey, man, we did a song together back in the old days. He didn't even remember. But we did do a song together in 2012. 2007, 8.
Damn.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't remember, man. But I said, let us produce something for you. You know, and he said, and he just didn't, you know, he didn't answer. But be persistent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell
be
yeah.
persistent. So I sent him more message. I said, hey, man, let us just produce. You know, you ain't find nobody. He said, all right, man, send me something. And it was 2019, and I sent him a few beats, and he hit me back. He's like, these are y'all's beats? And he said, yeah, man. You know, we're still trying to tweak them and stuff. And he said, man, y'all have the most polished beats I've ever heard. And we're like, cool, man. And he started rapping on them. And then 2020 hit, and that was it. You know, COVID hit.
Yeah.
And I was working. I just couldn't find a way out, man. I started working at a call center. You imagine me at a call center with a bunch of 22-year-olds, 21-year-olds.
That's wild, bro.
I was there sitting there like, are you a rapper or don't you?
Right.
And
you just have you have the look, and you have man,
and I'm sitting
your
there.
presence.
And there's this girl teaching me how to take calls, and I'm just like, man, this is life. This is it.
They must have been tripping out just watching you and be like, what is this guy doing here?
But I was passing, man. They said I had a lot of charisma in the calls, like, hey, you know.
It was was it easy for you to just talk to people on the phone and shit?
Oh, I'm sorry that you're dealing with these issues right now, man. But you know what? Let me give you some credit.
I just fucking giving shit out. Yeah,
I did.
take it, bro.
The thing was, bro, he was on my team. I was a supervisor.
Oh,
So he was on my team.
Just giving shit out. Hey, fucking take it, bro. I got
You
you.
can go ahead and take this $40 credit, man.
Hey, so COVID hit, and everybody got sent home, right?
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I can't do this, man. I can't stand because they be calling you fat beaner. I know that you're a fat beaner. And I'm
Damn.
like, how do they know this? You know what I mean?
Are they watching me?
Yeah, like, do they have cameras? Like, oh,
shit.
you stupid. You sound stupid. Like, you know what I mean? And I would tell my wife, I can't do this, man. 8 hours of taking calls and taking calls back to back.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. I've had a couple fucking phone jobs. It's fucking can't, bro.
yeah, man. So when COVID hit, man, I was there at home and taking calls, playing video games, GTA while I'm
Hell yeah.
taking calls. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Let me put you on brief hold.
Okay.
Like, you know. Yeah. So I went part-time, right? And I still couldn't do it. 4 hours, still
hard, man.
yelling at me, you know. And at the same time, Coast is like blowing up with the beats that we're doing. Like, he's like,
Oh, okay.
people are loving this music.
Yeah.
And I'm over here sitting, working. And then I tell my wife, I don't think I can do this. She's like, look, if you can make $500 per month at least with your beats, if you can sell one or two
Like run
per
it, man.
month,
Yeah, run it. Do it.
quit your job. I went to the computer, I put, I quit Thug Life. Right? To everybody. The supervisors, everybody. And I got in the studio, man. That was the biggest blessing that I could have done. I'm not telling everybody to go quit their jobs, but I'm saying, man, follow your dreams, man, and work hard at it.
Yeah.
And that's what we did, man. Boom.
Consistency, bro, for sure.
We got in the studio, we started working. We produced a full album for Coast, and then Coast started opening the door for us for other artists, for Gemini, JT Garza, GT Garza, Buns, you know, the whole Machina from Houston. You know, everybody was digging our beats, man, and
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I dug through
our credentials.
Yeah, for sure. The people you made beats for and shit is pretty dope. Like Bubba Sparks,
Yeah,
Lil
man.
Flip, Lil Kiki, like.
Yeah, a lot of artists just started reaching out. We started networking, sending messages. Hey, we're produced for Coast from your town. What do you think? Like, send them through, and boom, boom, boom. We started doing them, and slowly but surely, man, you know, God just opened the door, favor. And it's hard because at the same time, we get hate from the Christian community and we get hate from the street community. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, they're Christians, they're too soft. They're selling beats to the world. You know? You know,
they're selling these to those type of people and stuff.
So we get no love from no side. So it's hard, man.
Except the OGs, man. The OGs, they give us some blessings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
They said, yeah, man. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, you know. So
Yeah, real people from the streets will always, you know, if you're really from the streets, they'll always show love, man. If you're really out there in the streets,
especially like if you've been through some shit and then you see other people that have been through shit making it, you're like, hell yeah, bro, you guys fucking made it out, you know?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
You know what I mean? They're like, man,
like do your shit, especially the way the quality of your guys' music. A1, bro, for sure.
I appreciate that, man. So yeah, man, just a bunch of YouTube watching and listening and learning and just referencing beats. Like, man, how come my snare ain't hitting like that? Why is my 808 don't sound like that? Why is it
Dude, YouTube, bro, man. YouTube, fucking, you can fucking learn anything on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, man.
Anything.
Yeah, and then I started taking one-on-one courses, Dope Boys Music.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of them.
Yeah.
Some producers.
For sure. You taking like producer classes and shit, like watching them?
like just talking to them, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
They heard one of our beats that we flipped with one of their samples. They're the ones that did the sample of Kill Shot for Eneman. The Eneman MGK disc.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're the ones that did that. So they heard, we flipped it too, and they heard like, man, that's pretty dope. So they started giving us a lot of game on how to tweak 808s, how to do snares, how to, mid-range, low-range, and all that.
Best 808s in the fucking RGB for sure, bro.
We bring it down the roof.
That's just fucking crazy, bro. And every time I hear one of the guys' beats, like, that fucking 808, man. And
808.
I see a lot of people post like, God damn, the 808, 808s. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And some artists will tell us like, oh, these 808s are hitting too hard. Like, man, boy, if my snares ain't making your nose itch, we're not doing a good job.
You're scratching while you're listening to some of your music. Like, oh shit, bro, what's happening to me? You know,
but not just cranking it all up. You know what I mean? There's a lot of technique in it. It's hard,
the quality of it, man. Like the quality of an 808. It's people. It's hard for people to get the sound they want, dude. It's really hard.
It is hard. Then we got a lot of friends of ours will tag us in other people's stuff, and some guy from Cali, Bozo, he's a big Cali artist out there, man. He's been on Adam 22 and all that stuff. And he's like, well, send me some beats. Let me see what you got. And man, he loved the beats, and we're barely producing for him. And then one day Crazy Bone, somebody hit me up about Crazy Bone. They're like, hey, Crazy Bone looking for beats. Maybe you should try to talk to him. And I sent a Crazy Bone a message, and he never answered. And he was on a live chat, and I said, hey, man, check your DM. It's about beats. And he did. And I said, let us produce something for you. And he's like, well, send them through. And then he sent back a message like, man, these go hard, man. Send some more. So, yeah, man, we got Crazy Bone. He used a couple beats. We're waiting on those songs to come out. And just locking them in, man,
That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. So you guys make the beats together? Or you make some and you make some? Like, how does that work?
Sometimes, most of the time, I'm in the studio by myself working on some of them. And then Mick will come and he'll add more. Or Mick will have some and I'll add and tweak. It's just always both ways. Or, yo, I need help with this 808. All right, or hey, can you play this bass line? Because Mick can get down with bass lines, you know what I mean, and other things. So we just go back and forth, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's I guess we both share it.
Yeah, man, this dude right here, man, he's a beast on the beats, man. I'm just trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah, dude. I be watching the videos and stuff when you go live, and you're like, once you press that space bar, bro, that beat comes in. It's just nice to just see, dude, and just hear. And I can just imagine like being in the studio, like how it sounds in the studio compared to me looking at a fucking laptop and shit, you know? Like,
I know, man. I need to learn how to go more live with better quality, you know what I mean?
So it's the people hearing, it'll be like that.
They can hear it better, but the beats, as soon as I put them up, man, like people will be like, yo, how much? And then we make it very affordable, bro, because, you know, we know what it is to struggle, especially here in the Valley, man. It's hard, man.
And then if you're trying to be a rapper, you know, you have a part-time job, so you're focusing more on music, and it's like it's hard, bro.
It's hard, man. You know, and Coach told us, hey, man, y'all boys should sell y'all be like at least minimum $500 for exclusive. I said, man, ain't nobody paying $500 in the Valley. And he's like, hey, you never know until you do it, man. I said, man, one day I'm gonna work myself up to it. But for now, you know what I mean? We saw exclusive for $200, bro, and they sell quick.
It's fire, bro. It's for sure fire.
And I'm just grateful, man. You know what I mean? I talked to this big Christian hip hop artist, and he said, hey, man, if God opened the doors for you on that way, then go through them, man. You know what I mean? If he's giving you favor through that way, then you guys take that lead, man. So that's what we do. So like I said, man, it's always Beautiful Monsters is always, you know, stepping on people's toes, you know, on either side, you know. We love it.
It's all good, man, because Jesus was always with the sinners, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
he was chilling. He was chilling.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they hated him for the same reason, right? They hated him for the same reason. They hated him. They would say, how can this dude be over here sitting and eating with these type of people? And people tell me the same thing, like, how can you be making beats for this certain person or this certain person? But they don't know how much we chop it up, you know, about real life, real stuff. I got homeboys, you know, that, you know, from the Valley that buy me beats, you know, and then are on the news a few weeks later, you know, and I get to chop it up with them, talk to them, you know. So, you know, they don't know what goes behind the scenes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. dude, and well, shit, man. Right now in the 956, right now there's a lot of good music coming out, man.
Yeah, man. 956 is it has its own style.
Yeah,
like,
dude, for sure.
It's kind of whack, and it's really good.
Yeah.
You don't know. You know what I mean? But it's
man. You hear that in the right setting. You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's fucking fire, bro.
That's it. You hear it in the right setting, like that's fire.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. We're like developing our own sound. And that's dope,
dude.
man. That's dope because that's how Memphis had a sound, Atlanta had a sound, Houston has its own sound. The Valley's gonna one day have their own sound.
Hell yeah,
you know
and then you see the people making music with artists outside of the Valley a lot and stuff like that. So it's pretty dope to see the growth of music and not just hip hop. You know, man. There's a lot of different styles of music here that are doing pretty good.
Oh yeah.
What is that group that came out with Bad Bunny?
Oh yeah, dude.
Frontera?
Yeah, Grupo Frontera. There you go. That's
Yeah,
that's
pretty
you
dope.
know, that's
Pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. That's making moves like that, bro. That's like, yeah, they're like worldwide already, bro. Like that song took off.
They're
and
huge.
That's
They're huge.
crazy, dude.
From little old Edinburgh, you know
Shout
what I mean?
out Edinburgh, yeah,
man.
dude.
Much love.
Shit, dude.
Your phone's on the floor, man.
Anyways, yeah.
And like producer wise and stuff, like what are your guys' like favorite like equipment at the moment? Like what do you guys use a lot? Is there like certain things that you like must have, like you use all the time?
I mean, we both use something called the machine. It's just the
Native Instruments?
Okay.
The machine.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're more like, what'd you call that?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I have I make my beats using a MPC. You know,
Okay, yeah, we
I
had
have a
the
pad.
MPC.
You know, I that's what I use.
Which was the one we used to have, man?
And we had that MPC. Man, it was a black one, bro.
It was a small one.
the
MPC
Studio Black.
I don't
maybe?
know, man. It was back in the day.
Back in the day. It was like the MPC 1000 or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Right? It was the MPC
Yeah, yeah, I
1000
think,
where
yeah.
you had the SD card.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
The older, the older one.
But
for sure.
that one went down the line with the rest of all our instruments to the pawn shop. Shout out to the pawn shops.
Take you motherfuckers.
Yeah, robbing
Real
us.
life, dude, you know what I'm saying?
But I see them going down now because Let Go be taking over.
Oh,
man.
dude, a whole bunch of these new sites where people are just selling their stuff
Yeah.
on their own instead of going to like a pawn shop and shit.
Yeah, but man, we was hard times, man, no matter what.
Oh,
Because,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Everybody, it's all smoke screens. I don't care how much, girls and money and you're throwing around in your videos, but man, I see some of these rappers, like when I went out to Houston, man, we saw a lot of rappers that work at airports,
Oh yeah,
janitors, like what?
Hell yeah,
Like,
dude.
man,
And
that's
then they
crazy.
keep that persona on, like their work life is separate from their persona online and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like
So-
the way they carry themselves and their music. Like you'd be like, oh, dude, you have a regular job? Like what
Yeah,
the hell? Like
yeah.
what? You know?
So, thank God, man, I'm doing music full time. Mickey is still has a job, but it's still hard, man, because now we got to pay bills, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of bills.
For real.
So, yeah, man,
A lot of bills, man. A lot of bills.
Oh yeah, dude. And shit keeps going up, so
everything expensive now, man.
yeah, dude.
But, yeah, man, so we use the MPC and VSTs, a bunch of VSTs and stuff, but everybody always tells me, what DAW do you use? And everybody freaks out because nobody uses this DAW. I'm probably the only one. I don't know if you remember Sonar. You remember Sonar? Cakewalk, Sonar.
I remember Cakewalk. Yeah.
You see,
I have
you
like
don't even remember it. You know,
I have like a fucking memory of Cakewalk.
it's like a faded memory. So Sonar, it's kind of like Pro Tools, but the crackhead version. So, but it cost me like $1,200. The whole Sonar Platinum. It's a beautiful program. And we've been using Sonar since like 2005.
Damn.
And Sonar ran out of business when COVID hit.
Shit. Damn.
They're like, sorry, we're out of business. Thank you for the 30 years of loyalty. Blah blah blah. We're gone. And I'm like, what? I just finished paying this program. And they said, but now we're gonna give it free to the public, and it's now called BandLab Cakewalk. So anybody that has Windows can go download it for free. What I pay for $1,200 is free and everything.
It's all there.
It's all there, man. And so yeah, man. So I use that, man, and that's just something. I know I should be getting into Logic and Pro Tools and whatever, but
I mean, dude, whatever you feel comfortable with, you know, and dude,
to rework and rethink everything, and
I know, dude, because each DAW kind of has like a similarity, but at the same time, bro, there's a lot of different shit. Like the way like me, I'm used to the MPC Studio, bro. Like I've been doing that for years already. Like I get on another DAW and I'm like, oh shit, dude. I'm like, I kind of can map it out, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know all the cool things about this one and shit.
And if that's all you do, and you have to take time to stop and relearn everything, that's money, you know.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
You're losing money. So shout out to Fruity Loop beat makers, you know what I mean, producers on Fruity Loops, because I love Fruity Loops, right? But I don't know how to use it. Like, I don't know how to use it. I do, like, I don't know how to click a kick or whatever.
Yeah. The minimal, but
I probably could do it, but you know, I wish I would have started with Fruity Loops and been right now doing Fruity Loops. Cause man, you make some bad bangers on Fruity Loops.
Yeah, dude, and so like supposedly, like that's what I started with, like a cracked version of it, like fucking producer edition, like 11 or something, dude. Now it's like in, I don't know where it's like the 30s or some shit. I don't know.
But you see, in our time, that was a joke. Fruity Loops was a joke.
Oh, okay.
You weren't a real producer if you wasn't, you know what I mean?
If you didn't have a pad and shit,
and doing
like,
everything, kicking the kicks, and everybody would clown on Fruity Loops. So I was like, yeah, man, let's get a Kai, let's get all, you know. But look at Fruity Loops now, man. They killing it.
Dude,
you know, all these producers,
a whole bunch of producers
in their bedrooms killing it. They don't even have speakers, just headphones.
Yeah, it's crazy,
you know,
how much it's progressed to how to make music, bro. I mean, all these programs, just the quality that comes out of these DAWs and stuff. Like if you tweak it good enough and shit, like it's there, dude.
Yeah, so that's dope, man. So yeah, but that's what we use, man. Machine native instruments and sonar, man.
Oh, that's what's up, dude.
And from there, that's all we do, man. Just work all day long.
And
we also got that MIDI keyboard too. Just this dude's got the native instruments keyboard.
Nice. And that thing is that's a beast. The contact one that lights up.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, all the chords light up in one, or all the scales for B minor, C minor.
For sure. I've definitely seen that in the videos.
If you see me playing keys, I just pushing whatever's lighted up. You know what I mean? Make it sound good. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, dude.
But yeah, man.
Dude, I recently saw one of your videos. I think you had gone like to the beach or something. But you took like a little. What'd you take with you to?
We do a lot of different things, and people be sending me. And I love all the people that be doing this, man. But they'll be sending me all types of sounds like, "Hey, make a beat out of this, make a beat out of that." But like you talking about like when we make beats like out of pens and foil, or what do you mean?
You
like about outside the studio.
When you brought that keyboard,
like outside the studio.
Yeah, like I went to go record oceans.
Hell yeah, dude!
And the seagulls and the birds. And I did use the oceans on a beat for somebody, and he sent me back a message. He's like, "Are those birds in the background?" I said, "Yeah, but I chopped it up. You know, it has a bird and it has like a foil." Man, we be using everything. I'm gonna get one of those real recorders because right now I'm using my phone.
Yeah, like one of those like field monitor recorders.
Ones?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, you're gonna see me everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
And
hearing monkeys fart or something, and just
go to the zoo and shit, just like, get some wild
sounds.
Shit and then slow it down and all
because
that stuff.
Inspiration, man. Sometimes you get tired of the same old things. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I know some people that go out and record their sounds. They go around the house just hitting stuff, recording it, and then just plugging it all in, dude, into the pad and tweaking it. And you're like, damn, that's from that. Like, it just turns into different shit.
Yeah, so that's what we've been doing, man. I love hearing. I made a beat recently that had, what was it? I dropped the pen. The pen in it. And it made a sound like clink, clink, and then I went, you know, it was pretty dope, man. You know, but pens, foils. I go to Goodwill and go look for like little toys that make sounds and stuff like that, and the gears, like gears and stuff like that. A lot of that type of stuff.
Oh no, that's the owner. That's the owner of this place. He was saying if you guys wanted a beer, but I was like, nah, they don't drink.
Nah, we good. I'm gonna estar tirando mensajes.
Dude. Nah, well, that's cool, man. And your recent music video, "Death to the Goats."
Shout out to Valdemar First Class Cinema.
Oh yeah, dude.
First class,
yeah,
yep.
dude, for sure, man. Yeah. Shout out to him.
He's the mad scientist behind it, man. You know what I mean?
He's real good at what he does, bro.
When he tells me the idea,
good.
I'm scared because he's always like, "This is the first time I'm gonna try this," and I'm like, "I'd rather you just do what you've been doing."
What I saw here, yeah. I want you to do that.
That's solid, you know. But he's just like, "No,
yeah,
I just want y'all to make sure y'all bring a white and a black T-shirt." And we're like, "That's kind of boring," you know what I mean? But man,
Dude, the video's dope, man. It came out super dope, dude.
Yeah,
I saw you guys post about they like won a competition, right?
yeah, we won actually like two of them online. You know what I mean?
Best video, best song.
And who hosts those competitions? Like I saw it was like a panel of like, are those like music producers? And
yeah, man.
Yeah?
From over there from Vegas.
Gorilla Cross movement, right?
Something like
shout
that.
out to them dudes, man, within Las Vegas, man. We'll be going over there real soon, man.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, man, different people, man. We always get critiques. A lot of people send us also on our beats, like we'll do beat battles. And that's when Timbaland picked us up for Beat Club.
Nice.
Because you have to pay like a fee to get in Beat Club.
Yeah.
But if he picks you up, he'll send you like a code and you get in for free. And we did a beat battle and Timbaland was like, "Oh man, these guys are pretty good. Get them in."
Yeah, let's put him on. He calls it, let's put him on the bench.
Put him on the bench.
Okay.
And that's what he did, man. Then he just sent us an email saying, "Hey, congratulations."
And like for beat battles, do you guys like make something on the spot, or you guys just send beats and stuff?
For those beat battles, most battles now is all you have to send. Okay. You have to have your beats ready.
Yeah.
Like you have to have them ready, right there and then, like, because there's brackets. You go up against somebody and then they say whoever wins, they're like, "Hey, have your next beat ready." You know what I mean? They want it to go by quick because it takes a lot of time. So yeah, you have to have your beats ready. I don't think I've seen no more battles where people
are set up and like beat after them. Like yeah.
I saw one and it was here in the Valley, I think, where I saw
it was
Chronicle on the beats and other people were like making them. That's hard, man, because you have like a lot of people.
It's like, damn, dude, it takes me a while to pick a snare, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
So shout out to all of them.
Yeah, shout out to them dudes, man. They putting in that work too, man.
But
dude, for sure.
At first I was losing these beat battles because I overproduce. I was like doing all types of stuff. Choirs and smashes and booms and drops and then shaper box, everything. And they're like, "You're not leaving any space for the artist." Yeah, you're doing a battle, but ain't no space for the artist, So I learned to space out, still be a bad beat, but have space for an artist.
Like where an artist can just drop a verse in there and stuff.
Because people will do beat battles and they do like all types of crazy sounds, which are dope, but sometimes we got to think about the artist too, man. So yeah. But yeah, we've won a few online, man, a few rewards and stuff like that. But yeah, man. The only problem is that the beats take up a lot of time, and we never have time to make music. We want to make music. Like "Death to the Goats" was the first song we had made in a long time.
Yeah,
and we're looking to hope to drop something in October, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
October 31st.
Like a project or just like another song?
Yeah,
EP.
probably like an EP.
Okay,
man,
nice.
about 5-6 songs.
Yeah, about 5 songs, you know what I mean? So we're hoping to do that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, the music don't pay the bills, the beats do, you know what I mean? So that's what it is right now.
Dude, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
You guys are definitely killing it, man. And I know a lot of people look up to you guys here, especially like new acts, new people in rap and stuff, dude. They see you guys as like, the tops from here in the RGV, dude.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man. It's always been love, man. It's so crazy how me and Mickey was always like all of us against everybody in the RGV. You know what I mean? But we was fools back then and blind. You know what I mean? And one of my biggest regrets is not networking.
Yeah.
When we was younger, you know what I mean? If we would have networked and work together.
in certain situations that you guys had back then.
Yeah.
We was always thinking that people were plotting on us, man.
Yeah,
that's
war.
why, you know what I'm saying? You know, like we was like, nah, they ain't doing what we doing. So you know,
Yeah.
that's one thing that. Yeah.
You always just kept in your own lane. And shit.
Yeah, and that can only get you so far, man. So you know, honestly, I've started selling. Everybody freaks out. I barely started selling beats in 2020, open to the public, and we've been really taking it serious since 2020, and we're at 2023, and crazy doors have opened already.
I
you know
bet, dude, and they're just gonna keep opening, dude, for sure. You can see it, bro. Everything you guys are doing, all the work you're putting into the beats and stuff, the quality of it is it's fucking awesome, dude. It's awesome to see, and then it's awesome to have that here in the RGB because, like I said, people see you guys and get inspired and shit.
Yeah. Even just last night, we locked in with I don't know if you ever heard of him, Baby Youngin.
I haven't heard.
He's this young kid. He's coming up. Sings like Rob Wave. He sounds like Rob Wave, but he's a little kid. You know what I mean? But he's working with Burner, Golden Toes, and all.
Burner for sure.
Yeah. He's working with them, and we locked in. You know, he's like 7 beats, and so that's already locked in for sure.
Nice, dude.
So that's a big door that's gonna
hell
open,
yeah,
man.
dude. That's awesome, man.
Because when they're working with Burner and Bigger Toes, I mean, those dudes, Golden Toes, all those dudes are legends. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we just keep working. Yeah, we just keep working hard, man. That's what I tell people. You know, you can pray all you want, and God listens, and He'll help. He'll give you the favor and the opportunities. But man, you got to work too, man. Yeah, you got to put in that work.
That's what I say too, man. The way I say it to when people ask me about certain stuff like this, I'm like, dude, the universe will help you as long as you're putting in work also, you know, like if you're just waiting for it, if you're just sitting down like not doing anything, but you're over here like, man, like how come it's not happening to me or something, you know? It's like, bro, you gotta be consistent, you gotta work hard, and you gotta go for it, dude. You just gotta, you know, just fucking not be scared and do what you want to do, man. Like there's not enough people doing what they want to do.
That's right. That's right. Be your own sound. You know what I mean? I heard Rick Rubin tell some dude on a podcast. He said, you know, you aim for the audience. He said, never aim for the audience. I aim for myself. What I like, what I do. You know what I mean? I make the audience. I feed the audience what I want to feed them. You know what audience don't know what they want. We feed them what they want.
Yeah, they hear your stuff and they're like, oh,
you know what I mean? And that's how you get originality. You know what I mean?
Instead of trying to play it's like, oh, like, can you guys sound like this? And you're like, nah, man, we sound like ourselves. You know?
Yeah, because we get that a lot. We get a lot of people who tell us, can you make this beat exactly the same? And we used to, because Mick, like I tell you, Mick will hear something and he'll play those keys the same way. I mean, we used to make beats and people be like, man, this sounds exactly the same thing. You said, well, that's what you want.
See, they'd end up not wanting to buy it because they just think we just downloaded it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, so people are a trip like that. They'll want the same beat, will make the exact same beat, and then they'll be like, "Nah, man, it sounds like exactly the same." But you said you wanted it exactly the same thing, so you know it don't make sense. But we stopped doing it a long time ago. You know what I mean? Because ain't no point. Just go get an instrumental. You know. So yeah, man. Buy your beats, man. Buy your beats, people.
Yeah, man.
No more YouTube beats, man. Content ID is getting stricter and stricter. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude.
We get emails from Content ID and BeatStars and all them, and you know, talking about like 2024, 2023, 2024. They're gonna be like really strict, like pulling down a lot of artist songs that ain't paid their exclusive, ain't paying their leases. It's crazy, man. But it's good for the producers.
Yeah, for producers, hell yeah, dude. That's. And do you guys do like any like live performances?
Yeah, we've been performing lately, but
I mean, we ain't the best at it, but yeah, man, we perform.
We're kind of rusty, you know what I mean?
Rusty.
But
it's just that when we do our tracks, we do the tracks and then we just put them on the back burner because I don't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it.
We never hear our own music.
We never hear our own music. And then when it's time for shows, we don't remember our lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, Balde's always like, when we do videos, he's like, make sure y'all, you know,
say the word.
Yeah, but if not, man, but Balde, man, will save us, bro. Like sometimes he's like, you only knew like 29% of your lyrics, and I said, man, you made it look like I knew all my lyrics. But he would save us, man.
Dude, video people, they work magic, bro.
Yeah,
like it's crazy how they edit stuff, and it's just wild, bro. Like I know a couple of videographers, and we've had a couple on to talk about it, and then the editing process is crazy for them too, bro. It's crazy.
I was seeing one of your podcasts where you have a lot of wrestlers. Is that something you like doing, or?
Oh, okay. The wrestling, yeah. No, I mean, we did. Like I said, we talk to people that interest us, man, and we reach out to people that we just like their stuff, and there's this new. This guy opened up the first official wrestling school in the RGV.
Oh, that's dope.
And that shit, they actually throw shows here, and they like at breweries, at 5x5 Brewery in Mission, and they set up the whole ring, dude. A big ass crowd comes and they wrestle, bro. It's wrestling and it's entertainment and stuff, and just hearing that was the first wrestling school in the RGV to open. Like it drew in a lot of attention, and yeah, dude. Like we reach out to a lot of people, man, doing stuff here in the valley, dude. Business owners, musicians, chefs. We've talked to chefs. We talk to everyone, man.
So you getting the hookup for everything? Hey, you got the food. You know what I mean? Got the businesses, got everything. All right, man. Network.
Dipping my toes in all these different people's. And like the interest, man, what gets us, man. That's how we started this podcast, bro. I mean, I had been listening to podcasts for a long time, but I've been interested in a lot of stuff, especially here in the valley, bro. Seeing people do what they do and come out of situations. I mean, like you guys, to rise and just to be good at what they do, man.
Overcoming, man.
Yeah,
obstacles.
Dude. It's awesome to see, and I like hearing people's like stories and how they are where they are, and that's what interests me, dude. And that's why I started this podcast to talk to all these people.
Dope, man. We always wanted to do a podcast. Well, I think Mickey should have his own podcast. This dude is hilarious, but he won't talk much around people, man. But you get him comfortable, bro. This boy is hilarious. Like, for real.
Yeah, dude.
I tell him, man, you should have your own podcast, man. But one day.
It'd be nothing but roasting people, man. Making fun of others, man. You know
people, what I mean? Dude, people will be into that, man. People are definitely into that.
But, yeah, man, that's all we do. We're pretty boring, man, Produce, and...
Nah, man, to me, that's definitely not boring. That's not boring to me, bro. That's awesome. Like I like I said, man, I've been producing. I mean, not at your guys' level, but I get down, man, on the pads and stuff. So
send me something, man, so I can check it out.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'll definitely send you some stuff, man. I have all my music is on all platforms and stuff. It's just
you rap or
instrumentals.
Sing?
It's just instrumentals.
Okay.
Yeah, I just make chill sounding beats, bro. Like
that's crazy. That's cool, man. Like lo-fi.
Yeah, lo-fi stuff.
I'm telling you that name, Purple Billion, I think I've seen that with lo-fi somewhere.
Yeah, probably, man. I mean, I've done some music with some local artists and stuff, and I've made beats for Disciplina before. I don't know if you guys know Disciplina.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
He's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah,
he does the Spanish English rap and stuff.
Cool, man.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope, man. Yeah. I love the setup. I love everything here, man. It's pretty cool, man.
Hell yeah, man, dude. But
we still get nervous, bro. Honestly, because we don't talk much, man.
Yeah.
We like force ourselves to talk. But I know that we gotta be more. My pastor one time told me, man, you gotta be more people friendly, man.
My name is Boogeyman. Nice to meet
you. Yeah.
Right.
Like that's the only thing, man. Trying to be more people friendly, handshake and talk to
people person, man.
Yeah, people person. But we don't really do much, man. We always stick to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm the same way, dude. Except like starting this podcast, talking to a whole bunch of different, a different range of people, is just opened like my eyes up into just being like that, dude. Just just learning
But
to
it's
talk to
dope.
people.
Yeah, it's dope. I mean, you get to meet people. You get to, people might hear a couple of gems from this. You know what I mean?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. I know a lot of music producers are definitely going to be watching this one, dude. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, man. But that's my go-to, man, to do something like this, but do like live battles. We used to do live battles at our house with online. You know what I mean? But we stopped because we don't understand all that technology.
It was too much, man.
Dude,
and then plus other people were making it look better than us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do. Believe me, I've seen. We've kind of stepped up our game, our podcasting game, because, I mean, we just like music. I mean, like you get into it and you start wanting to get this and get this and upgrade this and upgrade this. So we've been doing that here and there, man. Got some new cameras, all the lights now and stuff. So
it takes money to make money, my brother.
Hell yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah.
I like the lights. They're blinding.
whatever y'all doing, man, make sure y'all invest, man. If anything, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you heard that here, man.
I know, man. I tell people, man, guerrilla marketing, man. Get in other people's podcasts, get in other people's go to groups and producers groups or rappers groups and get underneath those comments and start commenting your links, your music. If you ain't got no money to promote, start doing some of that guerrilla marketing, man, and start getting in comments.
Dude.
And
that shit will take you a long way too, man.
Yeah,
right person hears that and they're like, oh shit, I fuck with this,
Yeah, man. Facebook ads, man. $5. Hey, eat a ramen noodle, eat a Skip Whataburger today.
Yeah, dude.
$5 a day, man.
Dude,
you gotta promote, man. You gotta market, man. You know what I mean? I refuse that us Mexicans gonna fall through the cracks, man. You know what I mean?
Hell no, man. They're, dude, definitely on the rise, and there's nothing they're gonna do to stop us, bro, for sure.
That's for sure, man.
That's facts right there. That's facts.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, man, but thank you guys for coming on, man, and talking some game. Especially anything you guys want to promote or say to anybody, dude?
We got beats on deck, man. Buy some beats.
Most def, man. Most def.
We're here to work, you know what I mean? And trust in God, have faith, and work hard, man. And you get what you want, man.
Shout out to everybody that supported us.
Hell yeah, bro.
Shout out to everyone above, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody watching.
Yeah, everybody out here in the RGV, man, 956, man, First Class Cinema, Architect, MRED, all the people that work with us, man. I got people from Del Rio, Osco, all these people, man, they just push our stuff. They just support us, and they don't get nothing out of it, man. So much love to genuine people that share my Facebook posts, our posts, our videos, man. They just liking and supporting our stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful for people like that, man. Just genuine people. So yeah, man. Much love to everybody out here, man.
There you have it, man. Hey, beautiful monsters. Thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Appreciate you.
This is episode 143.
Yeah.
We'll catch you next week.
Let's go.
Goats. I was never born with a silver spoon. Back room, it stinks like fumes. I was brought up in a typhoon. Everybody talking but the mouth, it's an open tomb. Papa told me never back down. I don't play clowns, I'm a background, go ahead, man. Everybody wanna be the greatest, but nobody wanna go through the pain that he bled. By his grace, I'm still right here. I don't care, I don't bark, I don't fear. See the horns on the walls when the ghosts at your call. Everybody get torn up here. See the truth is, I don't really care about your views and your likes and your booze and your fights and your moves and your rhymes and your blah blahs and your yip yaps. Better bam back, cap. I ain't talking about your blue cap emoji. I don't play around, this ain't phony. I'm not from the world that you're from, out the mud with the homies that move so ghostly. Mama told me better make them pay. Get a 4 he's off the leash, I'm a born beast. If they want peace, I'ma go deep, let the flesh bleed, murdering everything I be. See the horns on the walls when the ghosts at your call, everybody get torn up here. See the horns on the walls when the ghosts at your call, everybody get torn up here. See the horns on the walls when the ghosts at your call, everybody get torn up here. See the horns on the walls when the ghosts at your call, everybody get torn up here. Make way for the show, fake goose, spitting good crack rap, that'll stack whack dudes. Spiders that are gonna because we be 100 bring it to you, sucker, ready by echo. Hey, bold headed with tattoos, we taboo, keep it back too. Come on, raps and smack crews, dudes try to move, but flow trash like Shaq Fu. You didn't do a thing, I turned to rap fool. I go come with it to my game. It's hard, they see me now, they see this and I claim. They all, my flow got you tripping like a list. The ball, spitting ammunition that'll hit like hard. I rip chains, spit flames, I flip chains like a hit man. My hits bang like Rick James, like planes. I've been saying that quick games.